In towering inferno, where the fire in the prestigious new skyscraper burns for the greater part of the film, the excitement of action and sound effects carry the emotional weight for most of the time. The music is reserved for particular moments, often to heighten an aspect of personal human drama, in contrast to the public one. When Paul Newman, the architect of the burning building, is rescuing a child from a broken fire escape ladder, the uncertain tonality of John Williams' music emphasizes the mood of anxiety.
You all right? You know, I got up all right, but I think I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting down. You think you could help me? Could you just hold on around my neck real tight? Come on, give it a try. Just put your arms around me, and you tell me what to do, okay? Put your legs down. Okay, hold on tight. Hold on real tight now. Just hold on tight, honey. Hold on.
John Williams was born in New York and returned there later to study piano at the Juilliard School. But when he was 15, his parents moved to California, and he now lives there with his own family in Los Angeles.
I live a very quiet life. You know, a composer's life is, I think, just after a monk from the point of view of solitude, you know. When I look at my cue sheets and time all the film, I'm alone all day long composing. Perhaps it suits me temperamentally, and it's certainly years of habit of working that way. I enjoy writing, and perhaps a more volatile kind of personality wouldn't find it tolerable to spend so much time alone. I love to play, and when I have time, I like to work at it. I love playing chamber music and perform a few times a year as much as I can with friends, either locally or wherever. I like making music with my hands. You know, it's very different than conducting where someone else is making the sound, and it's also a very good discipline. And I think, for me at least, all the aspects of performance have a lot to do with what one is writing. I think you can write better if you are a performer, if you know really what makes a piece ebb and flow and really go. And that's something I think it only can be discovered in performance, the heat of the moment. It helps conducting. I think a knowledge of chamber music is very important for a conductor. After all, so that's the quintessential art of ensemble.
Il se repose. Puis il remonte sa minuscule montre. A-t-il fini? Est-elle cassée? Il se repose encore un peu.
Lovely. One of the big problems in composing for film is the fact that it is a restriction. There's the inhibition of time, there's the inhibition of the amount of sound room that you've got. We've talked about sound effects before and dialogue. There's a lot of things that have to coexist with the music that in a concert hall one doesn't have to worry about.
John Williams has written music for 4 films by Steven Spielberg. At 33, one of the most sought-after directors in Hollywood.
Well, the first thing I think about is that when I look at a film all put together, it's dead. It's like lively death. The film moves in its action pace, but there's sometimes nothing behind the eyes of the movie. And for me, music has always brought out a kind of spirit, and the soul of the movie is evident once there is music to encourage it along. And I've always felt that music was always a necessity for a film, ever since the great train robbery, when the little man in the orchestra pit on the tack piano played to the images of the picture. The music was an integral part of movies. And I think in the 1960s, people got away from that. They began to equate realism with lack of musical sound, the absence of music. And those were the days of the social commentary, when young filmmakers were afraid to be too theatrical or too sentimental. And I think now we've gotten back, fortunately for you and for me and for everybody else, we've gotten back to full-blown symphonic orchestrations behind movies. And in many cases, like Jaws worked very, very well as a film, but you had to see it without music to realize how effective it was with that score that John wrote. It was not the same movie without the score.
Well, I think the music is often the unseen shark. We feel its presence through sensing the music. The thing that I picked up on the film in Jaws straight away was the rhythmic aspect of it.
What's your name again?
Chrissy,
Where are we going?
swimming!
It had such a forward thrust. This ostinato thing, boom, 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 this sort of mindless little figure in the bottom of the orchestra that comes relentlessly at you as the film goes on.
Wait! I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm definitely coming! Whoa! Call out! What? I can swim! Can't walk or dress myself.
Come on in the water!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
John Williams' second film for Spielberg was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. An intergalactic spaceship visits Earth, and a team of scientists tries to communicate with it, using music as a language.
Stephen wanted 5 notes. I'm not sure why. I kept writing 5-note groups and then 7-note groups, and I found out that 7 really produced a melody more than 5. 5 didn't seem to be quite enough. But your script idea called for 5 notes.
In a way, it left you guessing what the rest of the completed statement would be, in fact.